Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Utah Jazz. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
That's how the lineup used to be back in the day. Oh God, that's horrible.
Well, Mike, tonight the culmination of all the hard work put in during the offseason.
And not just by the players. You have front offices trying to retool to get better, and coaches scheming to get the most out of the players they have.
Hold on. Never filter off. I mean, you know what? No, it needs to be on. Oh no. I wonder. Camera. The nosebleeds. The nosebleed section. That's funny.
Relive got now level 160.
Used for this game only.
And to awaken him again, I need 260.
And that's a daily job, isn't it? All season long.
Staying on top of them, making sure that they have an understanding of what they are supposed to accomplish with each and every workout.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. On offense, here are the Magic. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz. Here's Skiles. Anderson outside. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Skiles. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Here is Stockton.
It's a skybox cam. What the hell?
Where's the other?
2K low. That's. I like that.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Stolen by Anderson.
Hold on. No, that's not the camera. Baseline. Broadcast. Maybe that's what it is. Broadcast zoom camera.
Here's Skiles. Shoots over Malone. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Slick jumper by Skiles, finding a way to generate a shot for himself.
Stockton looking around. Pass to Malone. Shoots a fader. And it's tight with the rebound.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
Here's Skiles. Back to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Scott is screened. Here's Skiles. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Outside, Malone. On the wing, Stockton. Malone, a screen on Anderson. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Great work from Malone, using his muscle to fight through the contact on the way up.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Skiles, the pass to Kite. Outside Turner. Here's Skiles. He's defended by Stockton. Anderson passes to Skiles. Takes a three. Rebounded by Malone. Utah trailing here. Malone outside. On the wing, Stockton. To the inside. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Can't leave somebody open on Stockton's team. That's a recipe for disaster.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Skiles. Pass to Turner. Here's Skiles. Pocket 6. And he gets the jumper to drop. Skiles has got his third basket of the night. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Malone. And he gets the bucket.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
Here's Skiles. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Knocked loose. And now it's Stockton running. He can go all the way.
Stockton knows how to put pressure on the defense to the point of getting them to foul him regularly.
The Jazz shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
John Stockton, 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
Vincent's checked in for Orlando. Bailey's checked in for Utah. And Stockton drops them both.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Passes to Anderson. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. They're looking really strong offensively, Mike.
Terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That'll be the key. Stockton hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Nice balance from Stockton. Excellent job making sure he still cashes in through the contact.
Here's Vincent. Outside, Scott. Left side, Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vincent, the pass to Kite. Drops in the layup for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here's Stockton. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. And the pass to Bailey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Cleaning up behind his team, Bailey uses his size to protect the play.
The Magic trail by 4. Kicks to Turner. Pass to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vincent. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
That was absolutely his shot to miss. Plenty of room at the arc. All set up. Just couldn't get it to fall.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They get it again. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Strong move by Bailey inside, not letting the defense get in his way.
Pass to Kite. Turner looking around. Here's Vincent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Stockton.
They get John Stockton.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Magic, Sam Vincent. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Murdoch. There's the feed to Malone. 8 feet away, and that one drops. Malone's got 6.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Here's Reynolds.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
With 1 on the clock, he can't hit that time. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout, and fame, a disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the goal clearly for them has been to attack the paint and get that ball inside every chance they get.
And I just love how aggressive they were in that first quarter getting inside. It's paid off, and I'm sure they'll keep at it.
Now, here's Malone. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Murdoch. Malone down low. Off target with the jump hook. Inside, here's Skiles. Banked in off the glass. Skiles has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Orlando. Utah with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Murdoch. Scoreless thus far. Over Skiles. Murdoch, that's good. Murdoch's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. You know, coastal teams have dominated the NBA for years, but Mike, now there are 3 Midwestern teams in a row you've seen lift that Lawrence O'Brien trophy.
Good to see the Heartland getting some rings. I don't see the balance of power shifting back anytime soon.
And even small markets are going to compete, don't you think? It doesn't matter where you are in the country. Geography probably matters less and less as you get into the game.
And imagine how many fans would love to see the underdog, the smaller market, wind up winning a championship.
Yep, exactly. 6 on the shot clock. The screen from Brown. Takes it inside. Murdoch passes to Brown. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
Vincent with it.
Utah foul. No doubt. First personal foul. First team foul.
Turner's checked in for the match. Scott comes in for Vincent. Here's Reynolds. No scoring in this one. Scott with a screen on Malone. Reynolds rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Murdoch. The pass to Bailey. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Malone, the pass to Bailey. Here's Reynolds. Pass to Scott. Here's Skiles. Turner with a screen on Malone. Another miss by Orlando.
And you can bet he's going to keep taking these shots. Even though he missed there, that's not going to shake his confidence.
Pass to Bailey. Turner against Malone. Passes it to Murdoch. Shoots over Scott. Here's Malone. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
An and-one machine. Contact has very little effect on Karl Malone.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 1.
And Malone, no good on that one.
As the youngest of 9 children, Malone had to be strong growing up. And that physicality is clearly translated to the basketball court.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Turner. And something to consider in the upcoming draft classes. Mike, the possibility of a high school player making the jump right to the NBA. Wow.
We've seen it before, although it's rare. Not sure how many could make that jump or if it's the right move. A few might try. Let's keep our eyes open in the near future.
Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Stockton outside. Now the pass to Malone. And Malone gets double teamed. Here's Stockton. From the top of the key, he buries it. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Anderson outside. Turner with a screen on Stockton. Shot clock at 5. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Utah leading by 8. Malone outside. On the wing, Stockton. Back to Malone. To the middle. Here's Heaton. Rebound by the Magic. He's covered by Malone. Pass to Kite. Magic moving the ball around. They double him with Stockton. From about 19 feet. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:51 left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Smart of Malone to give it up there. He's a guy who usually finishes the play by himself.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Great play down low. You expect the D to adjust, collapse. That should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Here's Skiles. He's got 8. Scott inside. Edwards there. Jazz leading by 9. Stockton passes to Malone. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Good on the shot. Turner's got 6 points.
Coaches love when your 2 makes a nice pass. Anderson with a smart delivery.
And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Now Stockton. He has 6. Malone, good.
Assist goes to John Stockton.
.50 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Kite. Outside Turner. Passes it to Skiles. Got a hand on it.
And this is what Eaton does best. Such a forceful shot blocker.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. No problems knocking that one down. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Malone outside. The shot, no good. And the first half is now in the books. Jazz lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
I thought he played some bully ball in that first half, punishing them in the low post.
And we'll see if the defense adjusts. They may have to double him, which would really open up things for the rest of his team.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Magic trail by 7. The pass to Kite. Outside Turner. Pass to Skiles. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Tough guard. Skiles has no issues operating close in.
Malone looking around. On the wing, Stockton. Kicks it out to Malone. Shot clock at 6. Malone sets the pick for Edwards. Good work defensively by Turner.
He's able to get it in close, but what a reaction by the defense. Getting there to shut him down.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Scott sinks the three-pointer.
An assist machine. Skiles has such a gift for finding the holes in the defense.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Takes it from 10. Malone wide open. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Malone's got 10 points.
Poetry in motion. Malone is just automatic from the mid-range area.
The Magic trail by 4. Anderson outside. Pass to Turner. Nice defense from Malone. The Jazz shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Outside, Malone. Stockton left side. Now here's Malone. Pocket 6. Here's Heaton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now a 6-point Jazz lead. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Skiles. He's got 10. Anderson passes to Turner. The rebound by the Jazz. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A crossover. And Malone puts it in. Malone's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Malone, an outstanding passer at the power forward position. He's got really good floor awareness and has a really good understanding of when to get the ball to the open man.
The Magic trail by 8. Anderson outside. He feeds it to Turner. Eaton grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Stockton kicks to Edwards. Here's Eaton. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Bailey is checked in for Edwards.
Number 41, Karl Bailey.
And for the Magic, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Passes it to Kite. Outside Turner. Here's Skiles. He's defended by Stockton. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get something going. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
So far, this game has belonged to Skiles. He continues to make the defense look helpless.
Outside, Malone. He kicks it to Stockton. Vincent's checked in for the Magic.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Magic. Number 11, Sam Vincent.
Here's Malone. He has 6. Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Over Vincent. Goes back up. A nice shot by Stockton. Stockton's got 8.
Courageous play by Stockton, going inside amongst the trees to find the high percentage look.
The Magic trail by 8. Vincent with it. And there's the pass to Scott for the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Malone outside. On the wing, Stockton. Softly drops in the floater. 10 points for him.
Trust Stockton to make smart play calls like this one, using the pick and roll to get himself free for a high-quality shot.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Here they come, fans. Your 407 dance.
And Orlando making a change here. Harrell's checked in. The Magic trail by 7. Vincent the pass to Anderson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Stockton. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Over Vincent. John Stockton again. Stockton's got 6 here in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Scott can't get it to go. Utah leading by 9. To the middle, here's Bailey. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Down low, Big T living up to the name.
1:12 left in the third. Outside Turner, pass to Vincent. Shoots over Stockton. Another miss by Orlando.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Bailey passes to Stockton. Pass to Malone. With the teardrop, the basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 5 assists tonight.
Stockton's so good at passing the ball. One of the best dime droppers in the game.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Harrell. Magic moving the ball around. Turner with a screen on Stockton. Vincent the pass to Turner. Anderson dishes to Scott. 4 on the shot clock. The kick out to Anderson. Shoots over Malone. Another miss by Orlando. Here's Bailey. He's got 6. The pass to Stockton. To the inside. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's the Utah Jazz riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Malone. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
And so here's Orlando after the made shot from Karl Malone. Pass to Reynolds. Down low. Passes it to Skiles. 6 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. That's tipped. Murdoch, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Continuing to expand and grow their lead, much to the dismay of this crowd.
Never fun to see your home team losing control of a game. But this offense is just taking charge.
Here's Skiles following the bucket by the Jazz. There's the pass to Reynolds. Inside, Newman. Can't cash in from close range. Utah leading by 19. Drives to the hoop. Here's Bailey. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Bailey has a lot of confidence as an offensive player. He knows he can knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Stockton outside. A trend we're seeing in the NBA now, Mike, is an influx of talent from overseas teams. It seems to me are scouting worldwide.
It shows how far basketball has come as an international sport. Players are coming to the NBA from every continent. This is a global game now.
Here's Reynolds. Pass to Skiles. Pass to Reynolds. To end the drought, and the jumper is on the mark. Reynolds has got his first basket.
Hard to pass up a mid-range shot like that when you find yourself with that much space.
Utah calls timeout.
A chance here for the players to get a much-needed break, catch their breath, and for the coach to make some adjustments.
Yeah, he saw something out there that he wants to change. We'll see how it plays out on the floor.
Utah making a change here. Malone's checked in. Passes it to Murdoch. Feeds it to Malone. And no good that time. Good D by Anderson. Scott the pass to Skiles. And the pass to Anderson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's Scott with the jam.
The defense can't let him work his way in deep like that.
Yeah, once he gets position, all he needs is the ball. Then there's almost no stopping him.
Jazz leading by 17. Here's Murdoch. On the wing, Malone. Over Anderson. Here's Brown. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Battling for the second chance points there. That kind of effort is why they've got the lead.
Defensively, they need to match that energy, or they'll have a difficult time getting back into this game.
Now here's Anderson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A tough frame to deal with inside. Anderson knows just how to use his body to his advantage.
Here's Murdoch. Pass to Malone. Plenty of space. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
The Magic trail by 19. Outside Turner. Pass to Scott. There's the 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. And the Jazz call time here. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Especially lethal in pick and rolls. Malone enjoys dissecting the defense in these sets.
The Magic trail by 18. Skiles the pass to Anderson. With the fadeaway. And it's Orlando with another.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And here's Stockton. Screen by Malone. Stockton the pass to Malone. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Kicks to Turner. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Off target from outside.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Now here's Stockton. Kicks it out to Malone. Passes to Malone. 5 on the clock. Stockton right side. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Jazz.
They got a huge boost from their bench tonight. The reserves really played well.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Karl Malone.
He's been assertive, looking to score, and the defense appears helpless trying to stop him. Very impressive.
Here's Eaton, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guarded by Fry. The pass to Reynolds. Here's Ramsey. Magic moving the ball around. Fires, high post. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Now Fry. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
That's the end of
Clark,
the
they
game.
played as well as you can play on the road.
It is so hard, Kevin, winning on the road. I mean, blowing out the home team, that's even more impressive.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.